Commercial multifamily real estate syndication deals are an excellent investment for accredited investors in 2023, and in the rest of this video, I'm about to go ahead and tell you exactly why that is. But first, let's define what a commercial multifamily real estate syndication deal is. So a syndication deal is when a bunch of investors pool all their money together so that they can purchase a very large commercial real estate property collectively together that they would not have been able to purchase as an individual. The reason why you'd want to do this is because the investors get divided up into two groups. There are general partners and then limited partners. The limited partners are the passive investors. More so, 99% of the individuals, you guys watching this right now, are passive investors. You guys just want to hand over your cash to operators to go ahead and manage the property for you. So I would be classified as a general partner because I'm helping put the deals together as the person who takes care of the investor relations and raising capital. Obviously, in an operating team, there are more individuals, right? There's the asset manager, there's the acquisitions, underwriting, due diligence, investor relations, where, you know, that's kind of where I come in. There are many different areas that gets taken care of. There's also the property management company that the operators find and source for the deals. And so what it allows you to do is to be able to passively invest in large real estate deals, pretty exclusive deals, which is why you have to be an accredited investor, and which is why you want to be able to hire a professional operating team. So now that you know exactly what commercial multifamily real estate syndication deals are, now let's go ahead and jump into the benefits and the reasons why this is going to be such a great investment opportunity for accredited investors in 2023. The first reason is going to be stable income or cash flow. So the really cool thing about passively investing in commercial multifamily real estate is the fact that you are getting monthly or quarterly checks just by owning the property. And so obviously every single month, the tenants are going to be paying their rent. And so obviously that takes care of all the expenses, and everything that's left over gets paid out to all of the limited partners. So with our deals, we do something that's called a preferred return. So what that means is that all of the passive investors get paid before us, the operating partners or the general partners. And so every single month or every quarter, with all the money that's left over, it gets paid out to you guys first. That is an awesome benefit. That's a huge reason why a lot of individuals choose to invest in the multifamily space, specifically the commercial syndication space, is because they just want to retire, right? You invest in enough property to where your cash flow is paying you enough per month to take care of all of your bills and to still have money left over to do fun stuff. As soon as all your bills are paid off by your assets, and you can also pay for vacations and all this stuff just from owning enough property, boom, you're retired. So if you invest when you're early, then you could potentially retire by the time you're 30 years old if you're investing in property in your 20s. The second benefit to investing in commercial multifamily real estate syndication deals is going to be diversification. So again, no one deal is the same, and a lot of these deals are in different regions and are in different markets, right? You might get a deal that's in a secondary market, right? You might get a deal that's right in, a metropolitan area like Dallas or Atlanta or Philadelphia, or, like a big, huge town, Houston, or not town, I guess, city. You might get one that's in like the suburbs. You might get a deal that's 100 units. You might get a deal that's 500 units. You might get a deal that is one huge apartment complex. You might get one that's like a bunch of condos. So, it's all a little bit different, which is really good because no one deal is the same. The third benefit is gonna have to be professional management. Now, the operators that are actually out here sourcing these deals, actually getting approved for, these $10 million loans to actually purchase these properties, these individuals are professionals. This is all they do, is they manage properties. They find opportunistic properties that they know that they can add value to and make as much money for the investors as possible. So it is truly passive for you. You don't have to lift a finger. All you got to do is just open your bank account and see that you got paid And that's literally it. You don't have to do anything else. It's truly passive because you have professional operators taking care of everything for you. The fourth one is gonna have to be tax benefits. Now, the main tax benefit is something that's called bonus depreciation. What's really cool about this is that, you know, if you are an accredited investor investing in multifamily real estate, you are obviously making more than $200,000, or if you're married, you're making more than $300,000 a year. So because you're making so much money, that means that your tax bill at the end of the year is gonna be higher than most Americans because you're just in a higher tax bracket. And obviously, since you're bringing home a lot more money every year, you're gonna have to just pay more taxes. That's just unfortunately the way it is, unless you invest in these type of real estate deals. Because you get to take advantage of bonus depreciation, what you can do is you can take all of the depreciation that would normally span between 27 and a half years. You can go ahead and actually push all of that into the first year, and you can have that completely wipe out your tax bill. Now, it depends on the ratio between how much you made and how much you invested. It could potentially wipe out the whole thing, could wipe out half of it, could wipe out 2/3 of your tax bill. Again, that's a conversation that you would have with your CPA and myself. If you are strategically trying to invest in real estate to wipe out a tax liability or to wipe out a tax burden, then again, we will just sit down and be like, okay, look, based on this deal, you want to wipe out $250,000 in taxes, you would have to invest, you know, $700,000 to do that. Something like that. But if you're just purely investing just because you want to passively, there's still tax benefits to that as well. And the sixth reason, as you guys know, inflation has been absolutely crazy, and multifamily real estate is a perfect hedge against inflation. Leaving, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars, potentially millions of dollars in a savings account in a CD is really doing nothing for you, but putting it in something like real estate is going to outpace inflation and is obviously just a really good hedge against inflation. The seventh, the last but not least reason that multifamily real estate is very beneficial for you is something called amortization. So what that is, the process of tenants paying down your loan. So the loan that we took out as operators, every single month, that loan is getting paid down by other people. So if it's, for example, a 100-unit property, 100 tenants monthly are paying down the, for example, $10 million loan that we took out, which is incredible. You know, we were the ones who qualified for the loan, and we're not even paying down the loan. Other people are paying down that loan for us. So overall, commercial multifamily real estate deals offer a range of benefits, and it just all kind of depends on exactly what you're looking for. Obviously, there are many different types of deals out there, right? So that is why I would recommend clicking the link in the description, go to my website, and go ahead and book a call with me so that we can sit down, have a conversation, and see how we can leverage real estate to take care of any goals that you have, or to turn any potential financial problems that you might have, and see if multifamily real estate can be the solution to that problem. If you made it this far in the video, just want to say thank you. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and send this video to any other accredited investors that you think might be interested in being a passive investor in commercial multifamily real estate. And again, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.